you'd like to learn to paint a really easy sunflower, I thought I'd show you how I would do that with a limited palette. I've got a sunflower printed on this watercolor paper. It's very light, and I'm just going around and painting yellow. I used this Winsor yellow, put a dab from the tube in the bottom of the jar, added some water, and now I'm painting the petals, and I'm going to paint the whole thing yellow, and then we're going to go from there and add some other colors to it. It's going to be what you call painting with a limited palette. So we're going to mix all the colors in our sunflower. So right now I'm painting the sunflower disc, as you might say. Now we'll do the stem. And I find when we're doing something that's in a line like this, it's always good to look ahead of where your brush is, not just right where your brush is. And you notice the paint is kind of petering out here, so I'm going to add some more. So we've got a nice bit of yellow going down here. And then I've got my leaf shapes over here. I'm going to paint them in yellow too. I didn't, on our drawing, we don't have the stem of the leaf connecting it to the stem of the sunflower, so that we can make up on our own. All right, so now I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this one like that. Do this one like that. So that's our first step. Okay, step 2 is our red our red step, and we're using permanent rose, Winsor Newton permanent rose. And I've got some my paint. This is a round brush. It comes to a really nice point, and I've got that on there, and I'm going to just dab. Just going to drop some red in that center part and watch it as it moves toward the edges of the petals a little bit. And while it's doing that, I'm going to put a little salt on it. So I've got a funnel here, and I'm going to put the funnel over there so that I don't get it on the other part of my painting. And I've got some sea salt from a grinder here, and I'm going to just get a little bit of salt on in my teaspoon. I'm going to put my funnel right over there, so all my salt goes right in the middle, and voila. And now I can poke that around a little bit with my red just to get it to stay in the middle there. Kind of like that. Okay, that's step 2. Our last step is to put in some blue, and we're using Winsor & Newton Winsor Blue Green shade. And I got my round brush, and this is a pretty light mixture of the, I'm going to start over here so I can get rid of some of the paint that's on my brush before I get close to that petal up there, because I don't want it to bleed too much into into the flower. So I'm going to do all this part first, and then I'll do that part last when I don't have very much paint on my brush. And I'm going to lift my brush down here at the bottom rather than under there. So also so that it doesn't bleed into my flower. So there you have a quick and easy bookmark, sunflower bookmark.